Check out those pearls. They're massive. Lucky I recorded this one. I can explain how I did it. So I'm starting with a white pearl mix. I split it in two, and in one of them I added a little bit of burnt umber to it just to tone it down a little bit, and then I mixed the two together. I didn't mix them really well, so there's a bit of a marbled effect to it. This mix is 1 part enamel, 1 part pouring medium, and half a part acrylic. So it's a nice strong mixture. This piece is one of the first pieces I did for my Gold Fever series. If you've ever looked at my website, you would have seen that. It's pretty prevalent. It's been going on for a couple of years now, and it will continue to go on. My colours here are inspired by the Central Otago region here in New Zealand. It's a big gold mining region and has been since the 1800s. So there's a lot of history down that way with the gold mining. I absolutely love it. It's my favourite place here in New Zealand. So they inspire me a lot down that way. I don't get down there on holiday enough. So I've got some like sky water colours here. They're a mixture of blues. There was a pale blue, I think it was ice blue by Folkart. There's a brighter blue which has got a bit of sapphire and silver in it from Sonja, and I had the Pebeo blue black there. So I just blew that out with the hairdryer, and I'm going to put a little bit more of the Pebeo blue black in there just for a wee bit more contrast. I wasn't real happy with it, so just fiddling with it a little bit here. Now we're going to move on to some greens. This one is a mixture of colours that I had left over on my shelf. I think there was a bit of jade, a little bit of white, and there was something else in it as well, but I can't tell you what it was. The next one is Folkart Aquamarine. That's what that one is, and I think I may have put a little bit of silver in that just to tone it down a little bit. I didn't want it quite so bright. And then we're going for the Lumiere Olive Green. That's what that one is. Lumiere Olive Green. It blows out really nice when you move it around. It doesn't look very nice sitting there, does it? But it's actually quite nice when you blow it out, and it dries very dark as well. So I'll get the blow dryer here again and blow that out, and then I'll put the next lot of colours on and blow over the rest of it. And the reason that I do this is so I've got a bit of control over where I'm putting my colours, because I had an idea in mind on what I wanted. I wanted gold in the rocks, so that's what I'm going for. So the green is like the fauna area, the blue is either the sky or water, and the centerpiece here that I'm working on now was more the rocks and having the gold in the rocks. So that was black brown, Sonja black, and burnt umber, and this is burnt umber that I'm putting on here now. Sorry about my noggin being in the way. I record these for my own records so that I remember how I've done things and what colours I've used, etc. So I never intended on sharing these, so if the quality's not great, I apologise, but I just want to share them now. I want to show people what I'm doing, and so people can have a go themselves. So that was rust that I just put on there before, and this is now Sunset Gold by Lumiere. The rust was a Lumiere one as well, and the Sunset Gold. So these are kind of the colours that you get in the rocks and that down that way, with the different minerals and that you get with the gold. So this is why I chose those colours in the first place. And by blowing it out like this as well, there's a lot of paint on here. I had to blow quite a bit of it off, and it looks a mess when it's all blown out here. But believe me, it comes right when you put your pour over colour over top. Because the white base is on there, the white is going to come up through your pearls and into the centre of your pearl, and the colour's around the outside, so it gives them a lovely soft look. So that's all the pearl colours on there. I'm just going to keep adjusting this and getting as much paint off as I can, and then I will give it a bit of a tip. I'll pick it up and tip off a little bit of extra paint. I do usually leave a little bit of paint on. I don't tip off like I normally would with a white base, and this is one of the reasons why I get such big pearls. I've got 3 colours for my pour over colours. I've got gold, pewter and black. So the gold is a Lumiere gold. It's a bright gold by Lumiere. Pewter is of course the Lumiere pewter, and the black. And I've put the gold in first, then the pewter on top, and then the black on top of that. So the black comes out first. So my gold's going to be the prominent colour between the pearls there. Then I've got the softness of the pewter and the contrast of the black that will come through. So that helps to make the pearls nice and soft as well. And by doing the, you see I went in like 3 different directions there when I put it on. When your pour over colour goes on top of your pearl colours there, where you tip it on can leave lines in your finished paintings. So this is a good trick for creating a bit of interest in your final results. So when I've finished tipping it out here, I will bring the weight of the paint back to the area where I tipped the pour over colour on, trying to make sure that I've got gold in that area, as gold needs to be the dominant colour. And where I leave the weight of the paint in the centre there is where I'm going to get the biggest pearls as well. So I'm done there tipping, just picking some bits out with the tweezers that shouldn't be there. I want a special shout out to Delissima Fluid Art. She's been commenting in that. It's been really lovely. And also Boston Butterfly. We've had quite a few conversations. It's been fantastic. I really enjoy it. So if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing or giving me a wee like. It would really help my channel to move along here, and I can just keep going. So because they take around 3 hours to develop, I didn't record the whole thing at developing. This is the wet results after about 2 hours, I suppose this was. Fantastic. I was so pleased with it. Some beautiful big pearls, and of course you can see the gold in the rocks there, so I was really excited when I saw that. You'll see the wet results, a photo of it sitting on my table as is, as you see it here, and then there's another 2 photos of the dry results. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed bringing it to you and reminiscing over it. It's an oldie but a goodie. Here's the dry, the wet results on the table and the dry results coming up. Well, that's it. I managed to waffle all the way through that one. I did have a lot to share, so I hope you got something out of it. Thank you so much for coming and watching all the way through right to the end, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.